Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 40th World again, where we do soap opera reviews. And thank you for stopping by, showing me some love to my channel, to interact with me by subscribing to my channel, and staying a subscriber and liking and sharing my videos on your social media platforms so that others can come and subscribe to my channel and like and share my videos as well. Would like for you to definitely be the first to comment about my commentary that I am bringing to you all with visuals, because I love to interact with you all and tell you how I feel on an individual basis, individual to individual, about the soap opera that I just got finished reviewing. So please share my content through my YouTube videos on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and any other social media form I don't really know about, possibly Pinterest or Pin or something like that. But anyway, um, like I said, today we're going to be reviewing a soap opera called The Young and the Restless, one of my favorites. Um, it aired on today, Thursday, June 16th, 2016, Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock. So let's get on into the first scene or give you a summary background about the episode. Chelsea makes a dangerous decision. Um, the evidence continues to build against Adam, and a plan to break up Summer and Luca backfires. Okay, we're having Sharon is talking in her sleep. She's dreaming, which basically she's having a nightmare, and it's all about Sage and baby Sully. Then we have Luca welcome Summer back to the office, and Nick is surprised that she's back in town because Nicholas was over there talking to Luca about the comings and goings about Victoria, and he had to see Victoria that morning or this morning, and she wasn't there. So him and Luca was basically having chit chat, and he was trying to find out what other information he has gotten upon the family. But Luca said he likes to refer to it as research. So Summer comes in, surprises them, and she already know the jig is up. They're trying to hide something from her, and it's in the folder that her father has, and she's trying to get uh, them to tell her what the secret is, and this, that, and the other. But Nick bounced on out of there like a boss, a G, and saying, thank you for the research, Luca. And, she was just surprised to have them both in the office and not tearing at each other's throats or want to knock each other blocks off. But Nicholas leaves and is on his way over to Sharon's place. But um, Summer tries to, after Nicholas leaves, she still tries to tear into Luca, thinking he's going to tell her what they were talking about. But pretty much he said, look, this is just a man thing. I'm trying to gain some traction of honesty as well as loyalty with your dad. It has nothing to do with you. And I just need to keep it that way. But trust me, everything's good. So she pretty much says she's going to keep it under wraps for now, but she's going to revisit that avenue later on, but she'll leave it alone for now. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat there. And then we have Travis and Victoria wake up together. She actually spends the night at his little abode, home, or apartment. I don't know what he has, but she sleeps over into the night where it came up to be the morning. So we go from there. We go to Chelsea. She's coming down the stairs. She's seeing Adam looking worried at their little breakfast nook table or some little table they got set off to the side. And she's worried. She's still concerned that he's not telling her the truth, which he inevitably tells her prior to the episode ending. We go to Sharon is still dreaming about Sage threatening her to tell the truth about Christian, baby Sully, whoever you want to identify as being, and let Nick be at peace. But it's Alva's baby. Dylan is in bed because she don't woke him up, and he's hoping she'll tell a little bit more, you know, so he can hear and question her about it when she wakes up. However, only thing he keeps getting out of her throughout her dream is that um, Sharon is mentioning in her dream, I'm sorry, Sage, I'm sorry, Sage, I'm sorry, Sage. Nothing more important than that. But, Dylan think it's significant, but it is what it is. Um, but then she just wakes up, she's startled with her dream, and she wakes up quick, fast, in a hurry, and she looks around the room, and she noticed Dylan is awoke, and he goes right into asking her what happened, what's going on in your dreams, this, that, and the other, and she's trying to pick him to see exactly what he heard. And then she's just going on saying, trying to explain to him that, she's just overwhelmed with a lot of stuff and this, that, and the other, but we know what it is. Sage was getting in that ass in her dream and her subconscious telling her to do the right thing. But Sage is not too, uh, you know, she's not right either because the baby is not Nick's. So it's like Sharon knows the baby's not Dylan's. She's lying trying to keep her family together. And actually, in actuality, the baby was really Sage's. She is the mother of baby Christian. But Dr. Anderson, some sick, twisted person, took the baby and made Sharon believe that it was indeed, excuse me, indeed her baby. And then, like I said, you had to watch the story. It goes back, and it's just hot mess too. So, bringing things up to speed, the baby that she thought she lost, meaning Sage, it was stolen from her, from that nurse, which I can't think of her name at this time. And Dr. Anderson was in cahoots, and they took Sage's baby from her and gave it to Sharon, and made her believe because she was on a lot of medication, being drugged up. She didn't know if she was here or there, but that's pretty much where that went. So Sharon's conscience has been whooping her ass because Nick is too good of a guy to keep, holding a secret to. Dylan is too good of a guy to be lied to. So it's just a hot mess and it's getting to her. So she really needs to go and tell somebody. But she gets out of that by making up some little story. And then Dylan adds in to the fact that they're, investigating Constance Bingham's death. They have some relations to Sage involved with, having the capability of giving her executive power to Nicholas to exhume her body and get more tissue samples. And, she had to be worried about all that. Then she had to be worried about she couldn't save Sage. She was the last person that was there, and the baby was there. So he could see all that compound. So he gave her another pass. They move on from that situation. We go to commercial. We go back to Luca and Nicholas. I'm sorry. No, yeah. Luca and Nicholas are lying to Summer, straight to her face. Summer knows something is up. Summer wants Luca to tell her the truth. Like I said, Luca don't give no jig. No, the jig is not up with him. He ain't giving no points out to her. Not yet, anyway. Then we go back. Dylan tells Sharon. She was talking about Sharon is lying. Again, like I said, Dylan is wanting her to confess a little bit more, but she don't. And with all the compassion that he's showing her, you would think she would go and just give it up. But like I said, she don't. We move on back to Adam. Adam is going over with Chelsea. The real truth. Uh, excuse me. When he met with Ian, and he's basically saying Ian is going to help us. He's going to come through. He's going to do his part, but I'm not really going to do my part because he basically wants us or wants me to help him break out of jail. So, but we already know if he didn't get up there, he ain't doing nothing but doing some falsification. He don't have nothing on Victor. So it's just going to be a big debacle anyway. But, Adam and Chelsea, but more so Adam. He's desperate. He don't want to go to jail, so he's just trying. He's pretty much grasping at straws in a sense. He's not thinking clearly, and it's going to get him in a world of trouble if somebody don't find out the truth quick, fast, in a hurry to help him out. And when Adam told what's her name, Chelsea, that he was thinking about helping him break out of jail, she just almost lost it on him. It was funny too, y'all. Then we have Summer and Luca. They are at, or call themselves, I don't know how long they had been at the office, but they were at the office briefly, I'm gonna say. And of course, Victoria is nowhere to be found. Nick was looking for her so he can go over some things with her. And like I said, nobody came in but them. They started to disperse because Nicholas really didn't have a part to be there. We all know Luca don't have no part, but he's just gonna make himself available in case anything pop off. And of course, Summer was basically coming back because she had finished visiting Daniel and Lucy in Savannah, Georgia, and her trip, ended it, and she came back home. But for some reason, Summer and Luca call themselves taking an early break, I guess. So they go to the athletic club. And who do they run into? But Olin faced it, fake, what is it? Oh, faithful, I should say, Victoria. Always not doing her job, always lollygagging at this point. I'm not talking about the past where she was just a real thoroughbred in there all day at, the Newman Enterprises trying to make things happen and keep that revenue in the black. But she's just off in another world, y'all. And she's with her little beau, Travis, at the athletic club. She's showing him around and this, that, and that, where she get down, where she be at. And since he is a known stockbroker trading in commodities, yes, he should have the money to be flowing there as well. Um, Summer has some kind of feelings towards negative about that. And Luca's trying to keep her from going over there making a fool out of herself because he already know the scoop and all this, that, and that. But he was surprised just as much as Summer was when they got there and saw the two. So, of course, Summer being strong-willed and strong-willed, she gone over there and try to insert herself into their conversation. We go to commercial, we come back. Both of her and Luca go over to introduce themselves to Victoria's new friend, Travis. And, Summer's being kind of rude, but she's only giving what Victoria gave to her when it came to the shoes being flipped on the other people when she was trying to get Victoria to like Luca. So, and Luca and her are already hooked up. And I'm like, did Summer not remember that? Or was it before Summer's time? So it's like Summer's having Victoria's sloppy seconds. But anyway, it goes the way it is. And we keep on down that road. Uh, like I said, Summer calls herself grabbing Travis, to have a little talky talk on what his intentions are with her Aunt Victoria, while Luca, in all his wild, charming ways, inserts himself into Victoria's business and want to have a private conversation with her, but he says it's a meeting or whatnot they need to discuss some business matters. So, everybody just pair up with who they were going to have to pair up with at that time to get to know each other better. But while Summer and Travis over there for Summer to get information on him, Luke was talking to Victoria to see if she lost her damn mind. He's the enemy. He's trying to take our company down. Then Victoria be like, what you say? Our company? No, you're not a part of our company. You as an outside consultant, okay? But don't ever get that twisted. You may have done some good things by finding out about Travis and this, that, and that, and not keeping me in the dark, thinking, I'm a big heel for lying to him when he actually lied to me and this, that, and the other. But I still like him, still grooving with him. But don't ever think that I'm going to see you in a different light other than being a snake in the ground that I may have to consult with here and there. And, he's kind of taken aback, but he acknowledged, why she could be so rude to him and that from his past dealings with them and their dad and the family. So he's just trying to work his way back in. I mean, he's in the door, and whether he stay, I don't know. Um, but she's not liking that point that he's trying to insert himself into the family. That ain't gonna happen. Not in her eyes. But he pretty much got her a little bit. But it's not no full 100% trust there. Then we go back to Dylan and Paul. They're still trying to figure out how to free Adam and keep Victor in jail because they know he's the big chief that's doing all this orchestrating of trying to put Adam in jail and then try to make other people pay as well that put him in jail. I tell you, I don't know about my Victor. I had high hopes for him, but as he gets older, he gets mean as a snake and deceitful and just need to go on down to hell where they holding a space for him in a room. Okay, we go to Chelsea. Again, Chelsea tells Adam it's a crazy plan to be trying to work with Ian, and you know he's crazy and he's dangerous at that. We go to Mariah. Mariah's listening to Sharon spew about her nightmare dream she was having with Sage being involved in that dream. And then she woke up and Dylan heard or saw her being, confused and wondering and looking, very strangely. He was very concerned. And she's just scared that one day she's going to be talking and he's going to find out everything. Then Mariah is telling Sharon, you need to get yourself together. You need to seek professional help because I can't help you with this. Sharon said, I ain't going to go no, I already know what they're going to say. Work through your dreams. Work with your person or the person that you're having an issue with, then your dreams will stop. She said, no, I done been one-on-one, on took that class, several other ones, class with flying colors. Okay, no, baby. We ain't seeking no financial help. And I was there with her. Sharon knows exactly what she going on. She need to know the truth. We'll set her free. Go on, get that mic off your back, honey. And let everybody else pick up the shit. However they want to process it. Then we have a knock that comes at the door. Mariah and her stops talking while she answers the door. And we have Nick there. He's wanting to come in because he's gotten a package for Miss Faith. It's some dolls they had ordered from her. With dog clothes they had ordered for her dolls. And they come, I guess, in every so many months. She get a new shipment. I mean, like, wow. Okay. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Dylan and Paul still working out different angles. They are really trying to get Victor because they really know Victor is behind this scandal, and they so right. I hope they stay on that path. Then we have Victoria gets a call from work. She's asked Travis to come on over there with her to Newman Enterprises because he's basically saying, "Okay, I'll see you later. I'll call you later. Whatever. We'll get back with one another." But it don't necessarily happen that way. Victoria said, honey, I ain't letting you out my sight. I'm falling for you, falling for you. And so anyway, she just said, I'm just gonna go and take you with me. You're just cute as a bug. I can't let you out my sight right now. She's on cloud nine, y'all. In other words. So that's cool. He go on with her. He's honored that she would share so much of her life with him. But shit, the cards have already been played. You know about her. You know where she at. You might well see how she get down, where she's at work, and she knows about you. I guess you'll divulge some more information when it's coming around that oil refinery gig. You might want to be, doing some spilling of the tea of that as well. Then we have Nicholas has brought, okay, yeah, I told y'all about that, the clothes and stuff. So we go to commercial. We come back. We have Chelsea still telling Adam he's acting like Victor. Dylan comes over to give good and bad news about their situation. Uh, Dylan asks Adam, does he know anybody named Frank Ellis? Um, Adam said yes, he's the guy that forged some other kind of paperwork for Victor. No, for Adam to get Victor where he is. And he said, but I checked him out, he dead. And he said, damn. That was the good news I was going to tell you. But oh well, I guess we got to go to plan B. The other news is you can take a plea deal because it's really getting bad. We ain't find no evidence to pull you out their grave that they trying to bury you in and put you in jail, man. And so they're like, oh shit, So they're like, I don't know about no plea deal. I think I'd rather fight. I think I'd rather fight. And Dylan is looking at him like, okay, I'm gonna still work on these other angles, but that's pretty much what you're gonna be looking at. Okay, then we go back to Victoria and Travis. She gets to her office. She's showing him around. Travis is thinking she need to replace her father's pictures with a dogs playing poker photo. She laughs and says, yeah, she's thought about that as well. And somehow Travis sees a document about the oil refinery crisis or something, and he pays attention to it, picks it up, and he tells Victoria that this is all lies about the oil refinery debauchery or sabotaging that may be her father's involved with. But she takes it some kind of way for the negative, and she pretty much asks him to, she gives him a summary of what she feels the report is all about, and he don't too much like it, but because he's saying it's a lie and it's a deflection or defense type of document to put Newman Enterprises in a better light. And of course, Travis says it's still a lie, but he goes on because she makes the excuse that she has to do some work and this, that, and this is where the tour ends. Okay. But pretty much she just got mad because he looked on her desk. I'm like, what, Victoria, why you always have shit laying where people can read stuff? But I forget, this is the stories, this is how they wrote the storyline. So, okay, because most people that handle business, all this stuff is covered up or put up, or they're going to tell you don't look on their desk because it's classified information. We don't want no sabotaging or people knowing stuff about the business. They ain't got no business knowing about the business. Um, Then we go to Summer and Luca. Summer's trying to get a tan. Both of them are. They're at the athletic club. They went and got into their swimwear, and they didn't really care much what Travis and Victoria was doing anymore. At least Luca wouldn't. But Summer brings it back up. She thinks that's so weird, and Luca's just really tired of it because he don't want to give too much of how he's involved in it as well. So she said she just don't trust Travis, and she has a good reason. We don't know the real scoop on him either. So yeah, keep that theory going. But then Luca gets tired. He deflects and tells her, the reason why you got down to Savannah, Georgia, was because of your mama. And then she's looking all some kind of way. She mad at her mama. Then she goes in to tell Luca that she spent some time with Daniel, and Daniel's basically saying how Phyllis tried to keep him and Amber away from each other, and it's just a hot mess, and how she can pull stunts like that and to watch out for it. And now she's being told by Luca, her boyfriend, who nobody really cares for, that her mother had sabotaged her and sent her away as a hoax trip, false trip. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really have to go, but she just sending her there. And I don't know how you could send somebody that is grown, but okay, they privileged. They're working for their parents' company here and there. So yeah, I guess they can be ordered by their parents to do other things other than working. Okay, you see where I'm going with that? All right, people. Um, then we have Nicholas. Like I said, he's over there. He had dropped off the baby clothes for his Faith's daughter. He goes in to question and sharing about her looks. He said, I'm not trying to bring you down because I know that's bad for a man to be saying a woman looks kind of tired or not together, kind of looks disheveled or whatever, stressed. But, I'm just concerned about your well being. What's going on, baby? You can tell me anything. Of course, Sharon's, like looking all crazy and, feel like she wanted to faint because she just plops herself in the chair at the desk real, you know, unexpectedly. And it kind of threw Nicholas off. And then he noticed that, she didn't really look all perky, shiny, glowy, or whatnot. If you may look at her that way, you know what I'm saying? But she was just concerned and seemed like if Mariah would have gave them 5 more minutes to be alone, her secret would have been out. Because, Sherry was just like there, like, okay, I can't take it no more, I'm going to tell you. But Mariah came to the door and stopped all of that. We go to commercial, we come back, we're on Summer and Luca. They're going over the comings and goings of how Phyllis set up her going to, or possibly had set up of her being sent to, meaning Summer being sent to Savannah. And of course, Summer said, I'm going to have to confront my mom about this. She's going to calm down. She can't be doing all this kind of crap. So Lucas, like, didn't really want to hear that much mess either. So he goes over to her and he kisses her and he calms her down. Okay. Then we go to Mariah. like I said, Mariah sees Sharon crumbling, and she gets Sharon to go upstairs because she says she can't handle baby Sully, but baby Sully, or really Christian, is not being, he's not compromising with her putting him down for a nap. He's being agitated. So he said, okay, Mom, you got to come to deal with him. Come. He crazy, but in actuality, she did fine. I'm pretty sure the baby's up there sleeping. He's, cooling himself to sleep, whatnot, and basking in all his loveliness by having been born into a silver spoon, having a silver spoon in his pocket, because he actually is a Newman, because Adam is his father, not Nicholas. But they're gonna try to expose it as Nicholas till that lie, comes out, and they're gonna really know who that baby is. But like I said, if Adam don't have a connection now, he ain't gonna have no connection. He might just gonna let either Dylan keep the baby or Nicholas keep the baby. I prefer Nicholas keep the baby and have Sharon as a sub mama. You know, it just is what it is, because Dylan's nice too. But I don't know. I just think Nick need to go back with Sharon. They need to go on and be done, and Dylan need to go find somebody or some other love interest to better suit his needs, because it's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess, y'all. But anyway, after Sharon leaves the room to go attend to baby Christian Sully, however y'all want to view it, he tries to confide in Mariah to see if she would tell him anything about Sharon's comings and goings, but she don't. She get rid of him too, because he implicates her as well. And it's just a whole big mess. But she don't give him nothing. She puts him out, saying she had to go get ready because she gotta change her dress or her shirt, because Sully had had his juices all over him, and she got to go out for a minute. So he half-heartedly go on and leave. He kind of confused with her demeanor and her behavior too, but he'll probably put it all together sooner or later. Then we have Dylan's over there telling Chelsea and Adam to cop a plea. Period. Chelsea says no, they're gonna fight. So we go to commercial. We come back. We're on Victoria's explaining to Travis it's a defense maneuver with the document, just to keep Newman Enterprises looking on deck like they know what they're doing. Okay. Then she, like I said, she asked them to leave from that farce of the conversation they were having. We go back to Luca and Summer. They go back home. He's welcoming her back home by making love to her and this, that, and the other. So I'm like, okay, they didn't do nothing at work, because they were there at the morning time dressed and all like this. So if they don't went through that time frame of a day. Anyway, we move on. Adam is asking Chelsea, is she in with the plan of helping Ian possibly get out of jail if it comes to that? Hey, Chelsea's a ride or die chick. She said, I'm down like four flat tires. So they solidify that. Then we go to Mariah and Sharon are still fussing about the truth. And Mariah's being more crazier than Sharon now. She's like, hey, you either gonna tell the truth or you not. I can't be playing both fences. You can't be crumbling under, precarious situations that somebody got you, held up. You can't be breaking the code now. You got to be one way or the other. Let me know what team I'm playing on. So Sharon has definitely come to the fact that she's not going to tell. She's going to keep their family intact, da-da-dee, da-da-da. Okay, we go to the last and final scene when we have Nicholas is going over some restaurant. He bumps into Dylan, and then Dylan and him talks about Sharon, and then her behavior, her demeanor, what he just experienced. He's just trying to let Dylan know about being brother to brother, man to man, what's going on. So he goes on to tell her she's been having nightmares. She's been anxious lately. Just a lot of stuff been going on. So cut her some slack. But thank you for, being attentive to my wife's needs, which was your ex-wife for several years. And, we all in the same boat of wanting to see her be well and on an even keel. But right now it's kind of rough for her. She's going over Sage's death, still processing all of that and not being able to save her. And then, it's a whole lot of mess. So he understood, so they're going to let it be for now. And I'd say for now. But y'all, that was all I had for the Young and the Restless that aired today, which is Thursday, the 16th of June, 2016. Aired at my time, 3 o'clock p.m. Look forward to narrating and giving you my visuals tomorrow, God willing, which will be Friday, June 17th at 3 p.m., guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.